Hello everyone, welcome back to the DSA Using C series. I am Karan Punwatkar and this is a lecture number 2 of our journey in data structure and algorithm. Today, we will starting with the basic of array, the most fundamental linear data structure. So, by the end of this session, you will learn what array are, why array are important, how to use array in C++, common operations on using on arrays, and we are taking a real world application as well, and the most important is limitation of the array. So without wasting our time, let's get started with the definition of array. An array is a collection of elements all of same type stored in a continuous block of memory. Okay, think of an array as a row of locker in a school. Each locker has a number that, like, the number we say as index, okay, and can hold one atom. That is, for atom we take it as a data. Okay, the locker are next to each other, just like array element in memory. So here is a simple representation of array, like this is taking as a number and this is taking as a data, or we can say atom. Okay, so this is the index, that is 0 1 2 3 4. Okay, and the element that is data in it is as 10 20 30 40 and 50. Okay, in programming we can use array to store and manage multiple values efficiently, right? So the next question is, why are array important? So because of efficiency, organization and foundation. The efficiency means the arranging provided fast access to element using their indexes. So it means that is fast index. The next is organization. That is, array helps store data systematically, making it easier to process. That is, making easier to process. Okay. And the third one is, that is foundation. That means array are used to build more complex data structure like stack, queue and matrices. Okay. That is, we take complex data structure. Okay, so without array, managing large data set will be inefficient and messy. Okay, so we are taking a one real world example. Okay, so imagine you are organizing a cricket tournament. You need to store the score of each player in a match. Okay, so instead of creating a separate variable for each player, you can use an array to store all cricketers score at one place. So just a second, so I will write like how we can store. We are taking first integer and take a array of size 5, that is score. Okay, and we write the score, that is 78 55 90 45 62, like that. Okay, this is the score of 5 player, that is score of 5 players. Okay, and then we have to print this code, so we have to write cout score. Okay, and then we write score of first player, that is score, and we write 0. This is the index that is accessing the first player score. Okay, so this simple approach let you efficiently store and retrieve data for all players. So the next question is, how to declare and use array in C++. Okay, so this is the simple syntax of representing array. That is, first one you have to write integer, that data type, that is integer, float, boolean, character, whatever you want to write, and then you have to give the name of the array, and you have to declare the array size. Like we are taking integer, let's take array, its space here, array, and size of 10. Okay, so this is the basic representation of a array. Okay, and remember, the index of an array start from 0 and not from 1. And the second one is, you can access or update element using their indexes. Okay, like and the next question we are taking, like common operations on array, like how many type of operations are we are using in array. So the first one is traversal, that is access and print element. So we are taking one basic example, that is we apply for loop, that is integer I equals to 0 and I less than 5 and then I plus plus. So then we have to print the value of array, that is we are getting 1 2 3 4. Okay, because it's not I less than or equals to 5, so that's why it's only get 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, got it, like 0 1 2 3 4. Okay, like 0 1 2 3 4. Okay, this is the answer. The next one is insertion, that is meant by adding and modifying an element at specific position. That is, in array you have a specify of index 2 equals to 100, that is change the third element to 100. Like if the value is like in position index 2 is 90, so you can change the value to the 100. Okay, got it. The next one is a deletion. Everyone know what is mean by deletion, that is remove an element by replacing it or shifting element. Okay, and the next one is a searching, that is find it a specific value existing in the array, like the value which exists in the array you can search from using searching. And the last one is that is sorting. Sorting means nothing but the arranging element in ascending order, or you can order it in the descending, like if you want to write like 1 2 3 4 5, or you can take 5 4 3 2 1, ascending order and descending order. Okay, so the next is we are going to take a real world application of array, like where we use array. Like we are already learning what is mean by array and all that stuff, but the main question is where we apply or use these in a real world. So first is gaming. Everyone know what is gaming and all that stuff. So storing score or player static in a gaming like PUBG or Call of Duty, like we are taking example of PUBG and Call of Duty. We are taking any type of example on gaming, I'm just taking this one as a reference. Okay, the next is e-commerce, that is maintaining a list of product, that is for using maintaining a list of product. Okay, or we can say order histories in app like Amazon, like the history you want to check, so you can check. So this is a formation using array. The next is weather application, that is storing daily temperature data for weather forecasting, that is storing daily temperature data. Okay, and then finance tracking stock, like tracking a stock price, or we can say transaction history in banking system, right? Like tracking the price of stock or whatever you want to take. And the last one is image processing, that is storing pixel data to display or manipulate image, like storing pixel data. I'm just taking this example as a reference, so this is not only example, there are lot of tons of example you can take there where array is used. Okay, so the last question, that is the limitation of array, like what exactly the limitation of array. The first is that is fixed size. If once you declared, the size can't be changed. Okay, that is once declared can't change. Okay, the next is contiguous memory, that is required a block of continuous memory which might be hard to allocate for large array. Okay, the third one is the insertion. This operation can be time consuming. Okay, as element may need to be shifted for its, this is for all like insertion and deletion, it's take time consuming, like time consuming. Okay, so later in this series we will exploring dynamic structure like linked list to overcome this limitation, but this is not the end of array. We will taking a practical example as well, and we will implement the code like what exactly mean array and how to implement it. Doesn't mean only we covering the theory, but we have to take the implementation of the code as well. Okay, so in lecture 3 we will take this concept further and explore 2D array and matrices. Okay, so perfect for representing grid, tables and more, and we are taking a practical implementation as well. So thank you for joining, and array are the foundation of many advanced topics, so make sure to practice whatever we covered. Okay, so if you have any question, drop them in the comment below, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to stay updated with this series. So see you in the next lecture. Bye bye.